Everyone gets Bitcoin at the price they deserve. Ready to expose the invisible forces chaining tomorrow? Give this a like, share it wide, and subscribe or follow now. Truth like this only wins when the awakened stand together. I'm excited to unpack this incredible talk by Michael Saylor on what he calls the 21 rules of Bitcoin. He shared these insights at a major conference back in 2024, and it's packed with thought-provoking stuff that's still super relevant now in 2026. If you're into economics, tech, or just figuring out how money really works, this one's for you. I'll walk through the rules step by step, analyze what they mean, pull out some standout lines, and wrap up with why this matters. Let's jump in. First off, imagine Bitcoin not just as digital cash, but as a total game changer, like when old-school astronomy got flipped by science, or medicine ditched ideas about demons causing diseases. That's the vibe here. Bitcoin smashing into economics, creating perfect money after thousands of years of flawed stuff like shells, beads, or paper notes. It's a paradigm shift that warps how we see value, politics, and finance. Without giving away the specifics yet, these 21 rules are like a roadmap for navigating that shift. They touch on why people bash it, how chaos fuels it, and why holding on is key. It's not preachy. It's more like eye-opening principles that make you rethink everything from investments to life choices. If you've ever wondered why Bitcoin keeps winning despite the noise, this teases at the core reasons without spoiling the punchlines. Alright, now let's get into the meat of it, the actual 21 rules as laid out. Starting with the first, those who understand Bitcoin buy it, and those who don't criticize it. It's all about that click moment in a paradigm shift. You talk and critique until it hits, then you rush to acquire it. Rule 2. Everybody's against Bitcoin before they're for it. Bankers, politicians, institutions, they reject it at first because it's so new and disruptive. That's natural, not a setback. Rule 3. You know you understand Bitcoin when you realize you'll never fully get it. It's not just code or software. It's a virus spreading through economies, ideologies, and future tech like AI. Think about how billions of people and institutions will use it in layers we haven't even built yet, over centuries. That brings humility and endless learning. Rule 4. Bitcoin's powered by chaos. When you park money in banks, stocks, buildings, or art, you're betting on countries, companies, cities, or cultures. With Bitcoin, you're betting on entropy, the unstoppable disorder that tanks those other bets. Chaos outperforms stability because thermodynamics says entropy always increases. Picture pre-World War II Europe. Every asset there gets wrecked by war, a chaos metaphor. But a neutral Swiss bank holding everyone's cash thrives on the destruction. Rule 5. Bitcoin's the only game in the casino we can all win. Every other gamble or investment is rigged against you long-term. Poker if you're not the pro, stocks without control. But with Bitcoin, as long as you play and don't quit early, entropy's odds favor everyone. The house is chaos and we all benefit. Rule 6. Bitcoin will protect you, but only if you suit up. That means fully committing, buy it, control the keys. Half measures like 1% allocation leave you exposed, like armor covering just part of your body in a fire. Not your keys, not your coin. Talk without action won't save you. Rule 7. Bitcoin's the one thing you can truly own. It's decentralized, durable, ethical info turned value. Everything else, land, stocks, art, you hold at someone else's mercy. Taxes, regulations, expropriation, or time. Bitcoin redefines property. No one can seize it if you hold the keys. Rule 8. Everybody gets Bitcoin at the price they deserve. Buying is an act of humility, overcoming fear and doubt. Miss that clarity and you pay more later. Back in 2013, the price was around $892 when some dismissed it as doomed like online gambling. Buy at $95,000? Fine, it'll hit $950,000, then millions. Whiners always call tops too early. Rule 9. Only buy Bitcoin with money you can't afford to lose. Flip the gambling disclaimer. It's not risky like casinos or scams. It's the safe bet against undisclosed risks in everything else. Unlike bridges or planes we trust fully, fiat forces unwanted gambles. Bitcoin's the non-toxic alternative. Rule 10. Tickets to escape the matrix are priced in Bitcoin. Our world runs on fake metrics like CPI, GDP, distorted baskets hiding inflation. Bitcoin's your way out. Without it, you're trapped in illusions. Rule 11. Bitcoin insight is restricted to those with a need to know. Comfortable folks in stable systems don't see it. But when crisis hits, economic collapse, personal ruin, the need arises and clarity follows. Don't be shocked if the rich or bankers miss it. They lack urgency. Rule 12. All your models will be destroyed. Political, economic, historical frameworks. Obsolete. Backtesting old wars with chariots doesn't prep for modern tech like explosives. Bitcoin invalidates jobs, prosperity measures, inflation views. Throw 'em out. Rule 13. The cure to economic ills is the orange pill. Toxic capital, currencies poison us like old medicine bleeding patients. Bitcoin's the antidote. Spread it to heal systems. Rule 14. Be for Bitcoin, not against fiat. Price goods in local currencies if needed, but hold Bitcoin. Even the wealthy price luxury in dollars but store value elsewhere. Focus on Bitcoin's elegance. Don't bash the old. Rule 15. Bitcoins for everybody, even people you don't like. Enemies, job-stealing AI, rival countries, they'll adopt and boost its value. More users, even from disliked ideologies, strengthen the network and your holdings. Rule 16. Learn to think in Bitcoin. Bitcoin's averaged over 50% annual gains recently. That's your new risk-free rate. Why lend at 15% to risky counterparties when Bitcoin yields more? Ideas need to beat that plus premiums to matter. Rule 17. You don't change Bitcoin. Bitcoin changes you. It's a swarm bigger, smarter than any individual, outlasting us. Don't lecture it like experts advising birds on flight. Adapt yourself instead. Rule 18. Laser eyes protect you from endless lies. Not just a meme, it's focus against distractions. Declare victory too soon, chase side hustles, and fail. 99.9% of apps or extensions flop. Keep eyes on Bitcoin's path to trillions. Rule 19. Respect Bitcoin or it'll make a clown out of you. It's vast, eternal. Newcomers claiming to fix it get humbled. Approach with reverence. Rule 20. You do not sell your Bitcoin. It's conserved energy, life force. Don't squander. Sell only to save lives. Diversification. Selling winners for losers. The world pushes sales for their gain. Resist. Rule 21. Spread Bitcoin with love, not hate. Forgive ignorance. Aggression slows adoption. Kindness eases their path. Avoids excuses like, Bitcoiners are mean. Offer improvement door to door, nation to nation. Phew, that's the full rundown of those 21 rules. Now, let's dig into the themes and what they really unpack. At its heart, this is about Bitcoin as an unstoppable force of nature, entropy incarnate, that flips economic power from fragile institutions to individuals. Chaos isn't the enemy. It's the fuel, echoing thermodynamic laws where disorder always wins out. Historically, think how neutral assets thrived amid wars, like Swiss banks in the 20th century, holding value while empires crumbled. The paradigm shift theme draws from revolutions like Copernicus appending astronomy, showing how Bitcoin exposes money's defects after millennia of trial and error. Analysis-wise, these rules push humility and long-term thinking. Short-sighted models fail because Bitcoin's viral, spreading through unbuilt layers, future AI, billions yet unborn. Economically, it critiques fiat's illusions, like manipulated stats hiding debasement, verified. Global inflation metrics often understate costs via substituted baskets. Performance claims hold up. From 2020 to 2024, Bitcoin's compound annual growth rate hovered around 55%, outpacing stocks, real estate. The need-to-know gate explains resistance. Stable Western economies lagged adoption, while hyperinflation hit spots like Argentina embraced faster. Psychologically, it's anti-FOMO and anti-greed. Suit up fully, think in Bitcoin terms, avoid distractions. Spreading with love counters tribalism, accelerating network effects. Critically, while bold, some analogies like owning everything via keys assume perfect security, but hacks happen, though rare on cold storage. Still, the core argument stands. Decentralization makes it unseizable, redefining ownership beyond state whims. Pulling out some key lines that stick with you. Bitcoin is powered by chaos. Nails how entropy bets win. Everybody gets Bitcoin at the price they deserve. A humble reminder on timing. The cure to economic ill is the orange pill. Clever twist on toxicity. You don't change Bitcoin. Bitcoin changes you. Sums up adaptation. Spread Bitcoin with love, not hate. Wise for growth. And that Swiss bank in World War II analogy, powerful visual for thriving on disorder. If you're pondering money's future or your own strategy, this talk's a must. It challenges complacency, urges full commitment, and frames Bitcoin as ethical, eternal energy. Whether newbie or veteran, revisit these rules, they evolve with you. Stay open-minded, stay free,